Hello, this is going to be your weekly guidance reading, and this will be for the week of 19th through the 25th, so June 19th through June 25th, 2017. This will be the healing messages. And I ask Divine Spirit to tune into the energy this week of what it is as a collective and all viewers of this video and this reading. What is it that we will need to be dealing with? So let's see. We have the Angel of Manifestation. Okay. What is going to be the challenging energy? Oh, the card just like flew out. Angel of the Unknown. Okay, so just had to adjust the camera a little bit. So what is the suggested approach this week with the energy? We have psychic protection. Okay, where should our focus be? That's going to be of our highest good. What should we focus on? We have goddess of compassion. Okay, and what should we expect to come out of this energy this week if guidance is followed? What should we expect? Okay, and we have the goddess of the sacred path. All right. Okay, Spirit. So what Spirit is telling us this week, the overall energy is the Angel of Manifestation. It says your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Okay. So this seems to me as though there's a reason for why you've had to endure what you've been enduring, whether it's been this, current process, whether it's been a year, months, whatever. I feel like if it's something that you've been working on, whether it be, say, an addiction, whether it be a codependent thing, a family situation, a karmic tie, whatever it is for you that you've been working on diligently, and there's also something that you've been working to manifest that is also connected to it. So for some of you, it is a family dynamic because the Angel of Families came out as the outcome. Okay, could also be soul family. Doesn't have to be, blood related family, but it could be soul family. It could be people that you have karmic ties to, soulmates. I'm just getting that whatever it is that you've been dealing with, it's going to pay off because it's going to lead you to desires. It's going to open your heart. It's going to put you in alignment to manifest certain things that you've been working on or working towards. The challenge with this energy is Goddess of the Unknown. So you have a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Sorry. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So there's definitely is a challenge because it's kind of like you've cleaned up all of this energy that doesn't serve you. And for some of you, it's like you've gained your wings. It's like you've evolved, or you've graduated from one cycle to the next. And it's like you've earned something out of all of this. And now it's like, okay, well, I know that this cycle is done and this is all I've known. Now there's something much better. There's something much higher than what I've been experiencing. So it's like a fear of this unknown territory that you're moving in. And some of you, I feel like you are sensing it. You might not be able to verbalize exactly what you're experiencing or what's coming around the corner, but you feel it. You know that there's some sort of change is happening, and I feel like it's bringing up some anxiety. Some of that anxiety I feel is excitement and curiosity even. But if you're afraid and terrified because it has something to do with not the fact that it's a new world, but you're afraid that in this new cycle that it's really not going to change anything. It's going to be the same, just different experiences or new people, but still the same drama. Okay, so it's like it's a different person, but same drama that you've had to deal with, or the same cycle. And it's not really that. I feel like that's just a fear. but it's something that's challenging you, but Spirit wants you to overcome it because there's nothing to fear. Spirit wants you to embrace it because when you look at your suggested approach, you have Goddess of Psychic Protection. It says, what you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So Spirit is telling you that there's really no reason to fear it other than the fact that you're projecting out your fears into the unknown and onto other people, where you could be attracting totally new and better experiences, you know, different types of people. You know, you're a new person. I feel like you've evolved, and there's no way that things can be the same because you completed those lessons. You're not the same person as you were back then. So why focus on what you don't want? So it's kind of like they're telling you there's nothing that can harm you unless that's what you're focusing on, that's what you're creating. Okay, so they want you to approach the situation knowing that nothing outside of you has control or power to harm you unless you give it that power, unless you feed it, okay? Which I feel like a lot of you don't want that. So your focus you have is Goddess of Compassion. It says self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. Okay, so your focus is going to assist you is look at how you're perceiving yourself. Are you pretty much deeming yourself as unworthy of this new beginning, of this new chapter? Are you telling yourself that all you deserve is these things that you've learned from, that are no more, that you've persevered, that you've passed the test on these lessons? So why is it that you believe you don't deserve a new beginning? Why are you self-sabotaging? Because that's pretty much the energy. I feel like Spirit wants you to look at yourself and ask yourself, are you afraid because you don't believe that you're worthy of anything better than what you've been experiencing your whole life? Or if it's that you're trying to attract a better lifestyle, whether it be that you've been living in a, you know, bad neighborhood, or you've been in trouble with the law, or, you know, you're used to, you know, environments that don't serve you. And it's like, is that what you believe? You don't believe that you deserve to have a better life, or that your children deserve a better life. You don't believe that you deserve that perfect love partner. It's like you're telling yourself that you're unworthy of the very things that you are trying to manifest and that you worked very hard for. You shed a lot of skin. You released a lot of people and a lot of things that don't serve you in order to manifest that very thing or things that you desire. But a part of you is telling yourself that you don't deserve it. So you're trying to project these negative things to kind of, it seems like you're trying to prove to yourself why you don't deserve this new beginning. So you're focusing on all of these negative scenarios that aren't even really real unless you give it that power, you feed into it. Otherwise, Spirit's telling you to embrace this unknown because there's no reason to fear it. So the Spirit wants you to focus on how you are criticizing yourself, telling yourself you're not worthy, or believing, because there's an energy of self-sabotage here and a lack of self-worth. The outcome card of guidance is followed this week. You have Angel of Families. It says the angels surround both you and your family at this moment. So for some of you, it is that you guys have had some negative situations with your family members that you're needing to heal from. Some of you, it could be karmic ties to people, whether it be friends, you know, so-called enemies, lovers, past lovers. The karma is being, I feel like ties are being cut here. So it's not just, I feel like it relates to both with ties being cut. It could be that Spirit's, you know, cutting the karma, like the karma is finished. The ties are severed when it comes to that. So it could be that you're healing your family dynamics with these people. The past is no more. And it could also be that Spirit is removing certain people out of your life that don't serve you, okay? Because we're all divinely connected. We're all family in a sense, okay? So I feel like this is not just exclusive to blood related. And it also could be energies between sisters, like, you know, it could be some unhealthy cycle with your sisters. It could be jealousy. It could be some abuse, body shaming. I'm hearing just envy and jealousy. manipulation, gossip, and in the sisterhood, it can be blood relatives, it could be your actual siblings, but it could also be how you view women. So whether you're a female or male, something to do with the sisterhood, how you're viewing other women, those that's being cleared away as well. And you could also have felt like you were criticized by your female siblings or other women that you were close to, or just your peers. You might have felt bullied for your size, your weight, your looks. Some, this could be womanizers. It's like there's a lot of energy that's coming out of that card, and I feel like that's part of some of the karmic cycle that is being released, and a lot of reasons why you guys might not perceive that you're worthy, whether you're on the other end or both ends where you harmed others or you were harmed by others. However it falls, I feel like that's why you might perceive yourself as unworthy of what you're trying to manifest in this new beginning, this new life, that somehow you're just not worthy of it. You don't deserve it. So that's why Spirit wants you to address that. And Spirit, the shadow energy of all of this, it says, with the goddess of the sacred path, it says, let go of logic and trust your intuition. So you need to follow your inner promptings, your inner callings, because a lot of you are perceiving that things are changing, that it's like you're picking up that things are in alignment now for a new beginning, that things are going to start coming in, ushering in, and it's causing a little bit of anxiety. And it's like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, but really what you're telling yourself is, I don't know if I deserve this. I don't even know if I'm worthy enough. So trust your intuition with this. So that's the healing message. And then I'm going to pull a card from the Flower of Life Oracle deck. As always, I love these cards. They're beautiful. So let's see what the message is. What is the message that Spirit wants to leave us with this week? What is the message, Divine Spirit? What is the message? All right, thank you. Honor you. And that's this little pretty little background here. You can't really see the card. It's like really there. Okay. All right. The message says, honor and love your physical and non-physical self, the body, mind, and spirit. Allow them all to move into balance as you realize all have equal importance. You are not your mind, you are not your body, and you are not your spirit. You are all of these together, a beautiful combination that the universe celebrates as you. Feel this and celebrate the amazing relationship you have with you, for this is the most important relationship you will ever experience, and everything else in reality is a reflection of that. Say to yourself, I love you. I accept you as you are. You are important and your life counts. Feel these words resonate through you, illuminating the star within your heart. Thank you, Spirit. You are what you are. It is time to fully accept the beautiful physical and spiritual being that you are. No more resistance, putting yourself through pain by trying to be something you are not. Feel your star radiating through unconditional love and light to every cell of your body. Feel enlivened and harmonized and loved in the presence of your sacred heart. Let all be as it is. And so it is. That's your message for this week, you guys. I send you much love. Until next week, peace.